You.
You.
It is quiet now. For now they rest.
Forthwith, can we agree not to pretend this is not what it actually is?
I do not so rely on pleasantries.
I would rather be pinned here with my murderers than yourself.
If you were in any doubt about my feelings...
Serpents have feelings.
On this matter, they are as yours, and not civil.
It was not my intent to fight alongside such beasts as you and your kind.
United by shared foe, here we are. Such is this mess of a battle for the scraps of dignity we cling to ever after. Do you then have wine? I would thank you, but we agreed to hate openly, so I'll instead spit. Let me drink. And I swear I'll not poison your sweet nectar, O General.
You utter my title as if hissing insult. May I remind you, as commander of substantial empire and successful army, I am well practiced at warfare, as well as negotiated settlement by treaty.
And may I remind you, for someone who was betrayed by his closest friends, you know nothing of real people. For it is those souls whom we are fighting with now, not your platoons of enslaved legionaries.
You two ended up close.
By a known and considered enemy I was still at war with. No, I will not end in such a way again. I'll kill you first. Pitiless insult by your hand. Another time I would cut it off.
If I am in sympathy with the enemy.
If we not so coerced into such ties.
If I then just a travelling stranger.
Your profile betrays your lineage. No stranger could you ever be to me.
Come now. You make too much of my clean dress and civilities. Ask now, am I really the enemy here?
Your people destroyed me. Stripped me of feeling and land and blood.
I gave you my own water to drink. Share here with you this shelter. We do fight on the same side of this battle.
You will always have my hate.
Revenge didn't serve you enough.
I'll cut out your tongue for that.
You know, all the world knew of that child's fate.
Curse you and the lies you spurt. Do not hush.
You're coming, Dad. They're gone.
If you lay hands on me again, I'll gut first you toe to neck, and I'll wear your stumped gloves as a necklace. You are hurt?
It's not your concern if I am.
Tell me, was it inflicted by your close comrades plotting to supplant your legacy?
I would laugh, but my sight already split.
Let me at least first look upon the wound. Do not be deceived by this temporary allegiance of our swords. It is nothing more than salt spat that does seal a criminal bondage.
I'm under no illusion other than pain.
Right, well, we can bind and compress, but you need the attention of a doctor. If we are stuck here beyond much longer, we'll be tending to your dead body, but so undefended I'm killed myself.
I'm blasphemous. Oh, hands on my eyes.
No, I will not die here with you. I owe my grief much, including that.
I owe my own legacy the very same. Gods forbid my soul be so desecrated.
I need to clean out the cut. It will hurt at least as much as before. Would it help if I preened you a little, praised your prowess and brow?
No, let me talk. Let me talk through it.
Strut yourself away, let me work.
The descent of our republic was ruined. If you cannot trust the love of your friends over that of your country, you do not deserve the freedom that she gives you. These men who were my brothers murdered me for ambition, and then each other and more for the same sin. Yet I am tired of all that it means to have been the greatest of generals and never emperor. I did want it. Not enough to take up the wreath, but a voice inside knew I would be a worthy ruler. Now I am but a lost title, a memory of a Roman name, a wretched ghost of what might have been if I had not been me.
You will gain another scar upon your flesh. Don't agitate yourself. You must hold fast to your blood and your life. If we are to both not perish here, blasphemed.
I sit then as ordered, and rest once more. Now I no longer feel the need to speak.
I've long hungered to have the ears of the Empire, to be lent not to countrymen but to me. Come now. You caught all this silence in your sweetness. Do you not still preach honesty? Let us lay it all out. We have both murdered.
I only in war.
Never for more.
Never for more, upon my honour.
Huh. I know of your said honour.
You've none of your own to name.
And there's nothing to it but lies about gods who do not exist, except to please the blood prices of men.
You insult both me and my people.
Well met. Here you are, a boy, defining your sins by a line you draw in the mud with your bloodied sword.
You speak of marks in such a way, we might think you had care for such decency. When truth be known, you have no claim to any such death.
Do you think your dogs of war sleep sound and still after glory and battle, their swords fat and fed? Oh no, those bloodied hounds do not rest. Their bloodied teeth feast on the lost. And their violent and howling shadows creep over countries and kill on and on.
My gods, my sword, my life, my honour, mine. I do not ask you to worship them. No, woman, I am not afraid of war. I know war. I fought hard and always bent it to my unending will to win.
Your will, and the countless dead.
I led campaigns, triumphed and stood tall with my men as we returned home.
You speak as if you have it. The power to forget. There is no benevolent honour in a victorious Rome.
I speak to you and I do not forget. We hate each other. But even then we share drink and pour it over injury.
Soldiers' ties.
You are fire. But you cannot now pass drink to your lips without sick shadow of your fate.
My lips. His hands held them, this mouth. If he had not done so, I would slash open my neck and pull my throat out. And I would cut out every bit of my insides that touched. I am not afraid of death. I am born of war. But this was to break me beyond death. My last taste of life was not air. It was my own family's flesh and my blood coming up through my nose out of me. I will not forget. I will not forgive this mouth. You civilized people feed babes to mothers. And yet your shoes lift you up out of the dirt and your words rise you up in fine memorial. Me? I am no mother, no queen, a slave not worthy of an honorable end. Fouled every meal I gave my children, in the milk that I fed my boys. Oh dear, do not meet my war, O general, for they will tear you up and spit you into a hell that cannot be followed by a crown.
Calm yourself. You will be heard.
I cannot. I am everything you say, and worse.
What is our pact to live out past this putrid scene in company?
My last-born babe was born strong, wrung out of my residual feelings. And yet he too died as I live, degraded, reviled, avenged. There is nothing here. They are all dead. My revenge killed them all.
Did your vile hatred for my being stop you from cleaning out this gash?
You do not still comprehend who I am. I'm not cruel spirits risen to taunt. I am not ghost only. I am war. I am all.
No, you are not a god.
Mars himself could not shield from my wrath. He did not. He could not. There is no triumph in war, a self a victor. There is only the pile of limbs, stench of death, void of meaning.
The war ended.
It will never be over. I became it. It consumed me. I ate it myself.
It kills me too. Yes, here we are, in this damned inferno of endless war. We rise, we die, we kill.
Yes,
And on the same side.
we wait. And do patch up our ripped flesh and fight on.
Surely we can move on under darkness.
Meantime, we drink.
We drink.
Maybe we do make our own hell. You.
You.
You. Fuck.
You.
Can you take it from Mars himself once the movies have left? Go, take that one again and actually give Tim something to drink, please. Hello. Hello, puppies. What a good guard dog. What a good guard dog.
Yet.
Look at that face. It's so cute.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Nobody move on.
We rise, we die, we kill. And on the same side.